What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. And in the words of my good friend Tony Montana, aka Scarface, is this what it's all about, America? Protests, violence, and witches. That's what it's all about now. Witches, y'all. Did you see it? The witches in New York put a hex on Kavanaugh, Judge Kavanaugh. Now, you know, this is for all the people who whine about our rights are being rolled back. President Trump's trying to be a dictator. Do you understand? There was a time in our society that if people openly declared that they were witches and had a big huddle, a big meeting to call down the powers of darkness, to invoke Satan to come in and assist them with their agenda, to call Diablos, to sit back and summon all of their imps and things like that. There was a time where if you did that in America, you were taken somewhere, thrown on a stake, and burned. Now, think about that. That's for people who openly declared that they were witches. There were people back then that didn't even declare that. You could just point somebody out that's walking down the street like, hey, yo, man, I think that lady over there is a witch. And they would grab them, take them out, and burn them at the stake. But yet, they claim that we're living in a dictatorship. President Trump's evil and wicked, and he's just violating the Constitution, and he's stomping all over our freedom of speech and the First Amendment and all this. And I'm going, no, he's not. No, he's not. Because to have a group of witches and warlocks go out there talking about, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too, and cast a spell on a Supreme Court justice, and nothing happens to him. That doesn't seem like a dictatorship to me. It doesn't seem like a regime that stifles freedom of speech. Not to mention the things that they tried to curse him with. Did you hear it, ladies and gentlemen? They were saying that I hope his days be short. I hope his wife be a widow. All of these things. Basically, what they're saying is, I hope Brett Kavanaugh died. And you know who they're really tapping into? They're sending their little wavelengths and signals to. Maybe they don't know it or not, but I'm pretty sure they do. They're not talking to angels. They're not talking to Jesus, you know? And so who they really are communicating with and getting all of this evil darkness from is Satan. Remember the church lady? Could it be Satan? Yeah, that's exactly who they're getting their little powers from and who they're communicating with to try to put a hex on a Supreme Court justice, because that's what we've come to. Can't win an election, don't have any type of message, don't respect the voting process that we have in place, can't accept the results, want mob justice, want vigilante justice. They want justice without no facts, no assumption of presumption of innocence first. They want that type of justice. And when they don't get it, now they say, let's go to the dark magic. Let's go to black magic. We're going to get a voodoo doll perhaps, poke them a little bit. Yeah, we're going to scream out helter skelter, and we're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's get the Ouija board out, everybody. Let's get the Ouija board. Yeah, they're resorting to tactics like that. But you know what? You know, I believe God sees this. And, you know, when he sees stuff like this, I could see him saying, call my name and I'll come running, gunning. Satan and his demons will get done in. So, for all of those witches and warlocks out there trying to curse not only the president, but now Brett Kavanaugh, and I'm sure other people too, you know, whether you're a Christian or not, you know, I say Christians need to pray against this. We need to plead the blood over Kavanaugh, over the president, over this country, over law enforcement, over the people, even ones we don't like, even ones that are totally entrapped and entangled mentally to this manipulation of the liberal Democratic Party and, of course, the liberal media, who is nothing but an agent of Satan as well. But anyway, it's just a mess. It just blew my mind when I saw this. I'm going, okay, we're in 2018, and they out there just seances, you know, and I'm going, are you kidding me? Jeez, it's like we're going backwards, man. Backwards. Mentally. Just backwards. Yeah. Just undid 2,000-3,000 years of progress. This is what we've done. You know, we done came out the dark ages where black magic was looked at as science in the form of solving problems, and now we're going back to it. Come on, y'all. We used to laugh at the people from the dark ages and their tactics of handling problems. And now people are trying to summon this back up. And there's people out there that'll say, I mean, yeah, they got to do what they got to do. I'm going, you know what? You're part of the problem and not the solution if you encourage or tolerate this garbage. Now, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Also, there's links in the bottom to check out my sponsor, which is Extreme Tees. Love their t-shirts. You would check it out, and you'll see that they have a litany of paraphernalia. So check that out. You want to support Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom to do so. PayPal and all those other things that I have in the bottom. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel. God bless you. We'll see you next time in Kevin's Corner. And stay away from the wicked witches of the east, west, north, and south, and wherever else they might be brewing. I wonder if they use Eye of Newt in this spell, or a bat swing, perhaps, like on Bugs Bunny. Anyway, God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.